G'day, it's Adam, 50ALM. I even got the number plate. There's been a little bit of discussion on the Mustang 7G forum about flow design number plate brackets. So I thought I would, as much as I fucking hate unboxing videos, we'll do an unboxing video. So this is the flow design bracket. First things first, so I can see what I'm doing. You get the information booklet. Now you've got to think of this as a two-part process. So step one is fixing the bracket to the vehicle, and step two is fixing the plate to the bracket. So the instructions cover step one, fixing to the vehicle, and step two, fixing your plate to the bracket. Just taking a look at the bracket itself, this is 5005 aluminium, CNC milled. Actually has a bit hard seeing black on black, isn't it? Straight out of the box though, then a little bit of a curve there, but seriously, these are so much nicer than the plastic kingpins. Now I just happen to have, I should point out, I bought this stuff about, Jesus, 12, 13 months ago. This is the $15 or so plastic kingpin, which I got from Autobarn. You can actually pick these up on special for, I think it was about $11 or $12. So we can just see the similarity here. You can see that the flow design is quite a bit not as high and not quite as wide. So where's my plate? So there's absolutely nothing that protrudes beyond the plate. So if we just take a look at the kingpin, you can see you can still see the plastic around the perimeter of the number plate. But you know, these are like 15 bucks. I only got the one flow design bracket for the front, mainly because of the V shape, the curve in the front bumper, whereas the back, it's not a problem. So, I mean, you know, if this looks really ugly, I'll just get another flow design bracket. Anyway, so onto the bracket itself. There's your bracket. You get a 4mm and a 3mm hex key, which are a bastard to get out. I'm not going to bother doing that. And inside this, you also have the fitting kit. Now what comes in the fitting kit is in two parts. So let's just line these up. We've got option 1, 1B. And these are this is a part of the bracket fitting kit. So this is step one we're looking at right now. So we have option 1, 1A, 1B, 2A, and option 2B. Option 3. So option 1A. These are M6 by 20mm black stainless screws. M6 screw is an M6 screw. They have a hex head in them, 3mm hex head. The option 1B are the same things, M3, but they're 30mm long. I didn't know M6 was a thing. I haven't bought a new car. The Mustang will be the first new car I've actually bought in 30 years, so there you go. So maybe M6 is the thing. Option 2A, this is what I'm likely to go with. These are 10G, 25mm long self-tappers, and they come with washers. I'll just come back to that. Option 2B, the same thing, they're 10G, but they're 38mm long. Option 3 are spacers, standoff spacers. So just looking at option 2A, with the screw and the washer, it would go on back like that. So you have quite a lot of choice where to place these things. And option 3 is the spacers. So I'm just going to put one of these on one side. These are I'm not sure what material these are. They're a hardish, they're hard, but they're not soft at all. So That's 2. And we might as well do the other side while we're at it. All right, thank God we can speed videos up in post-production. So that's option 2A, the 10G by 25mm long screws with the option 3 standoff spacers. Now, as you can see, that would accommodate a bend in the front bumper, like the Mustang does have, quite well. One thing I was considering doing, now these are hard, so if the bumper is on an angle, you know, they're only really going to touch the bumper, or they will tend to press the bumper in on the inside edge. So what I was actually thinking of doing, I won't know this until I actually take this to the dealer and it's ready to fit. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't take any photos at the dealership when I was there a couple of weeks ago. They've got a GT in there, but due to this embargo, September 14 embargo, strictly no photos or video. So these are grommets. These are typically used to pass cables through the rear face of an enclosure, but I'm also into electronics. So I would pop that over there like that, and being soft, that would sort of conform to the actual bumper itself, rather than sort of digging hard plastic into it. So I don't know, might even go with that. But anyway, that is option 2A, and option 3 for the bracket. Now, hang on, I'm just going to leave, let's screw these back in, because I just want to highlight a little bit of an annoyance I have with these. Being really, really picky here. So I'll put that on, just to hold the screw in place. Now, I don't know if this is going to come up on camera, but the head of the screw is actually going to make the number plate, it creates a bulge where the plate goes. So, and you can't really do without the washer, because the head of the screw is just kind of not big enough. Now, there is a, let's see, is that coming up on camera? I don't know. There is a slight bulge there. So that is step number 1, fitting the bracket to your vehicle. Let's take a look at step number 2. Push that stuff to one side. Oh, and they include some double-sided tape and some, which is the 3M VHB tape, as well as some cleaner and some prep stuff. I don't think I'll be using it somehow. Right, now, the number plate fitting kit. What we have here is a number of different screws. So you have your M5 by 6mm dress bolt. Let me take those out. Option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, and option 5. Okay, so option 1, it's an M5 by 6mm long bolt. Probably see the red tick. It's probably the one I'm going to use. These have a hex head. This is where the M3 Allen key comes in. You can buy the security kit, but they're just Torx head screws. So I figure if any prick is just wants to steal your plates, they're bound to have a flathead, Phillips head, Torx head, and a set of Allen keys as well. So really nothing is going to stop them. I don't know. Anyway, I think these are much better than just a normal Phillips head. So just to demonstrate this. I don't need to screw those up, you'll get the idea. So you can see that the bracket is completely hidden behind the number plate, which is nice. And we have the spacers there, which would take up any bend in your front bumper. So that's option one. Option two is the, these are, oh yeah, now these have got a normal pan head on them. Option two is the same thing, but with a countersunk head. Option three, these are polycarbonate dress screws. So I guess if you're getting the acrylic number plates, you might want to use those. These are all M5 up until now. Option four, I seriously don't know how these actually work. Option four is some rubber nut arrangement. If you know how these fuckers work, let me know in the comments, would you? And option five is now these are for the Kingpin cover bolt. Countersunk M5 by 14. So that's those. So as you can see, the it's actually quite a nice bit of kit. Not cheap. I mean, you know, I figure if you've spent 90 grand on a GT or fuck 120 on a Dark Horse, you can probably spend an extra, what is it, 150 plus 10 for postage, I think, for a single one, on a nice set of brackets. As I said, I was at the dealer a couple of weeks ago and they wouldn't let me take photos, but the GT bumper is different to the Dark Horse. It is pretty flat where you would mount the number plate. And I noticed Flow Designs have just recently introduced a plinth for the Dark Horse, but for the GT, I don't think you'd need it. Anyway, really happy with the purchase. It's a quality product. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I bought this well over a year ago, paid for it out of my own money. But anyway, I hope this gives you a bit of a look at what the Flow Designs brackets are like. Plenty of mounting options. So yeah, I would give it a thumbs up. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for watching.